Hi everyone, I'm Dee Dee and welcome to Dee Dee's Expressions. For this week's video, I'm going to be updating the look of my nightstand and lamp combo. I've had this nightstand for about 12 years and maybe the lamp for about 7. I know what you're thinking, if I've had it this long, why not just go ahead and throw this out? But like I've said before, I'm pretty frugal and I'd rather update it than to just completely trash it, considering the nightstand is still in pretty good shape. So what I'm doing now is I'm just sanding the top of it because it has some uneven surfaces or it has some glue stains or just whatever on the top. I am going to be using a chalk paint, and although you don't need to necessarily sand with chalk paint because it does go on pretty evenly, I have uneven surface, so I'm going to sand down. I am using an 80 grit sandpaper, and I'm just using some some hand pressure, and then I go over it with more of a smoother sandpaper, I guess a higher number. And then I use the roller to apply the chalk paint in the bigger areas, and then I go back in with a brush to get into the finer areas. The chalk paint that I'm using is from Rust-Oleum. The color is aged gray. I picked up the paint from my local Home Depot, and the paint was about $22 for a quart, which is not a bad price point. I still have a whole lot of paint left, so I will definitely be able to do the other nightstand as well. So one huge mistake that I made when doing this project was that I did not empty the drawers and I did not take off the hardware. I had been postponing this project for so long that the day that I finally got up and decided to do the project, it was just kind of like a last minute thought. It was just like, get up, do this now. And it was really no rhyme or reason, and I just did it. And I was not necessarily prepared, so please don't do that. Learn from my mistakes, remove your hardware. I do end up replacing the hardware. So for me, it's okay, but for you, make sure you do that. After my nightstand was completely painted, I do go ahead and I seal it with wax. Again, mistake number 2. I apply the wax with a paintbrush. You can apply the wax with a paintbrush or a knit cloth or a lint-free cloth. I did not like the way that it was looking with the paintbrush, so I go ahead and I switch to a lint-free rag. Once that was dry, I buff it out. I still didn't like how the dresser was looking, so I go ahead and I distress it afterwards. When you're redoing furniture, you've got to like how it feels. And I know that sounds weird, you've got to like how it feels, but furniture speaks to me. It's like art. You've got to like how it feels, you've got to like how it looks. It's got to speak to you. So I decided to distress it. I changed the hardware. I did a lot of this off camera, and then once I was happy with it, I was like, okay, this is good. I put a new lampshade on, and this is my final result. I really hope that you like it. There's a picture of me and my husband. Please let me know what you think. I apologize for not getting all of it on camera, but I worked really hard at it, so let me know what you think. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.